Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Purple Pinky Promises. I think I blurped on for a second and came off because the Switcher Studio changed how they do things. Um, yeah, I usually put a title in on my YouTube so that when it runs live, you have a title for what we're doing. And so um, they changed how I put that in, and I went to go live, and I was actually live. Usually I click live, and then I put it in, and then I click live. It's weird. Oh well. Hi, I'm here. I'm back. If you saw me blurp on and come off. Anyway, good evening. You are at Purple Pinky Promises. Thanks for joining me this evening. John and I have caught some sort of something. I don't, who knows what it is. But anyway, I started coughing the other day, and yeah, he got sick while we were down in Florida. He's had a couple COVID tests, and they both turned out negative, and thank God it's not COVID. But we were wondering, since this new variant that's going around and it's really contagious is kind of mimicking some cold symptoms. So we thought perhaps maybe that's what it was, but apparently not. So anyway, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. I worked a whole 9.5 hour shift interpreting yesterday. So with this, I feel fine. Hey, hun. Yes, we are back in good old Missouri from Florida. So, yeah, we're home. And excuse my squeaky voice. It's not a very pleasant sounding voice, so I apologize this evening. So this evening I have some masculine card inspiration for you. And I just realized I forgot something. We got to have a card base, folks. I don't have a card base. We can't do much without that. So I'm going to grab a card base. And yeah. Anywho, I am, let's see, what I thought maybe I might. Yeah, we'll stick this over here. We'll see what we do with this. We might end up using some brushes. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, we're back. We're back from Florida. We were gone for 9 days. We were supposed to be gone for 11. Our flight got canceled. We were supposed to leave on New Year's Day, but we left on, let's see. Yeah, we left late in the evening, and we didn't actually get into Florida till Sunday night at 11. So technically we lost a couple of days. We lost Saturday and Sunday because we were going to get there at a decent hour on Saturday and be able to enjoy the day and enjoy Sunday, but we didn't. We lost 2 days, but we were thankful for the time that we did get. We actually rested a whole lot more than we had planned to rest because John got sick. Although I didn't rest much with 4 boys in the house and a Great Dane. I didn't take care of the Great Dane very much. I did a little, but not much. So I can't take a whole lot of credit for the Great Dane. Anyway, so yeah, this evening we're gonna make a masculine card. And I'm going to go through the products real quick here that I've used. I have used the Honeybee, the Bee's Knees paper, and I have cut strips of paper varying lengths, depending on if it was a scrap or not, but they're pretty long. I think some of them are even 6 inches long. And I have just cut a banner at the bottom out of each of these. And I'll show you a couple ways to do that here in a second. But I've just cut my paper from that. I have 5 3/4 inch strips for this project. Yep, there's 5. Yep, 5 of them. And so there's that. And I have also cut, I'm using the wood frame builder dies. Good evening, Lindy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yay, thanks for joining me. I have these wood frame builder dies, and I have used this the largest two from this set, and I have cut out, let's see, we're going to use this as our background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9. Yeah, 9. And I'm going to sneeze. So give me a second. You know, it just comes on. You never know when it's going to come out. The cough, the sneeze, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, okay, the sneeze went away. Ha, hate that. Anyway, so I have 9 of those strips to go across my card to kind of look like wood planks across here. And I have used this gray speckled paper. It is Neenah cardstock. I will post a link to all of my products after the video so that you'll know exactly what I've used for everything. Okay, so I have used those. So it's a grayish speckled colored paper. I just kind of, I'll bring this up, and I don't know if you can see it, if it's too close. There you go. Now you can see it. So there's that. Okay, and I have stamped our sentiment. I'll talk about this die right here that I've cut it from. I have stamped our sentiment using the Bitty Buzzwords stamp set. Now, I'm going to show you how I did this. I'm going to do another one. And if it turns out yucky, we'll use this one because this one turned out great. But this is the Bitty Buzzwords stamp set. I used the dies the other night, and I just want to let you know that you can use the dies like I showed you the other night. With this card, you can use the word cut of the word die and then the shadow. Or you can stamp and you can cut out with the shadow as well. So there's that. So it's a nice little versatile set. Not just versatility in the sentiments, but versatility in the ways to use the dies and whatnot. Okay, so there's that. And I am using the Dare to Be Artsy Slim Mini Wavy die, and I have used this die for our sentiment. And yes, it's shorter, but I'll show you what I did. Okay, alrighty then, let's get to work. I think the first thing I want to do is put down my base. I'm going to start adhering all of my pieces across, and I have 2 pieces that I have marked here. When I die cut it, it slipped and one end ended up shorter and on 2 of these. So I'm going to start with these since the top part really won't get, you won't see it. It's the bottom that you're going to see. So I'm going to start with these 2. How are you, Lindy? How are you guys doing? We're holding up over here, actually. We'll see if that's enough. And I don't know why I went all the way out. I'm just going to end up cutting it off. Silly woman. We're holding up. Oops. We are holding up over here for sure. We had somebody come and take care of our cats for us while we were gone. And our little girl, Tora, when I got home, I was a little bit worried about her. She was really crying, like she was hurt or something. But what it really was she's a little shy of strangers. And this person is not a stranger. She's been in my home many times. And my daughter was going to do the cats and everything for us. It kind of is a long story. It was a last minute thing, like literally right before we left. Our plans had changed. And so somebody here local ended up helping us with the cats. It was it was a crazy little scramble, but oh, I'm so glad you guys are doing great. Anyway, this person knows us. We know her very well. Anyway, it was a little bit crazy. When I followed the meow when I got home. I followed it, and I'm just gonna put glue wherever, and it'll get caught eventually here, because we're just going all the way across here. She was peeking out from under the bed, and when she saw me, she saw that it was safe to come out, that it was me and not another person. She came out and was just like telling me what she thought of the whole ordeal. I called this person because I knew that Tora had been around this person before, and that she wouldn't freak out, because she kind of gets a little freaky about strangers. So this person was not a stranger. And my husband's really picky about the cats. He gets very worried about them. Anyway, it was really funny. She was just like, "Meow, oh, it's you." And she comes running out. It was so funny. Like, why did you leave me? It was cute. It was really cute. Little stinker. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy, crazy animals. It was funny. She was adorable. They're fine. They survive. I don't know what she's so freaky about Nicole, because Nicole's here every other week. I don't know why she's freaked out at Nicole. It's weird. Anyway, so silly girl. All right, so I do, and that should get covered up, that space. I am gonna, let's see. I got a weird wonky thing going on here. Yeah, we'll just take it all the way to the end. Yeah. See, I had some space. I used the wrong, yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little space in between here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. So, but our banner is going to cover it. Okay. So, I'm just going to keep going. We're doing a shiplap look. Say that fast 10 times, and don't say it a swear word. So, anywho, yeah, we're recovering still. So if you're local, we do not have classes this weekend, because even though, excuse me, even though John has tested negative twice, it's a little soon for me to test. I haven't had symptoms very long, and so we just decided that we were going to cancel. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see what I'm just getting layers going. That's all I'm doing here. So I'm layering up, trimming off each end. Trim that very well. I know, she's so silly. It was so funny. I mean, I thought she sounded like she was in severe distress. So, Nicole told me that the first couple of times that she was here, Tora was waiting at the bottom of the stairs every single time she would come in. And once she would see that it was her, she'd take off running like, "Ugh, she fooled me." It was so funny. And so I guess that's why Tora ended up waiting underneath the bed. I just think it's hilarious. She's kind of silly. She's funny. John gets a little, he's very protective of the kitty cats. He was a little concerned that Tora, well, she doesn't run when Alyssa's here. but Alyssa ended up not being able to take care of the cats, and it was like a last minute scramble. So quickly asked Nicole, since she's very familiar with the cats, because she's here every other week. So anyway, we asked her. It's funny. Oh my gosh. Craziness. She's silly. So good. Okay, so here's a little tip for this. I am going to tell you that what you could end up doing is you could maybe bring the top plank up just slightly so that you don't have to cut. You know, you can cut off and have an even plank at the top and the bottom. Or we could just, oh, stop it. We're not even. I'm going to have to redo that. Yeah, John's got the cough worse than I do. He's had a terrible cough. Excuse me. Icky cough. Anyway. Confessions time. Shiplap. See, I said it and there's no naughty word. You're funny, Lindy. She just typed it out 10 times. Oh my gosh. I got it wrong because I laughed. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. All right. I think I might even be slightly uneven, but that's okay. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. So, yeah, John, poor John. John had a really rough run of it before we left Florida, and he ended up in the ER. He scared me. But he's fine. He just had a really bad coughing spell. Words. No naughty words. I think he had an asthma attack. I think that's what it was. So, and he's been fine since then. Since we took him to the ER and he got an inhaler, some of those little yellow coughing pills. He's been fine. He just had a really bad asthma attack, perhaps. Asthmatic attack. Bronchial spasm, whatever you want to call it. It was pretty nasty. Scared me half to death. Guy needs to be carrying I know you're listening, honey. You need to be carrying that inhaler with you wherever you go. Okay. I think we have it now. We could actually even trim it too. And if I trimmed it, I could trim it at the top. And I just might do that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it looks on the base here. Does it look okay? Yeah, it looks okay. We could keep it like that. I think we will. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you 2 different ways to get these banners. Sandy Case, one of the individuals that comes to crops and classes, showed me this little technique, and shout out to Sandy. If you're watching, I showed this over on Facebook Live. So you can take this, I'm going to show you here in the camera. So you can take it and just gently do a little fold right here, corner to corner. Okay, then hold it. And then, so kind of just pinch it right there at the bottom. Then you're going to take your scissors from this corner and just bring it up. And hopefully you can see me. So you're just going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it over and show you. And voila, you have a banner. And then all I have to do is take my foam folder and just kind of get the creases out of my paper. Now my banner is back. Not quite so wrinkled. There we go. So that's one way. Here's another way you can do this. These are each 3/4. I think I did tell you that. Yeah, I want this. So I cut down the middle and I just kind of eye it. Bring it up here for you to see. A little too far over. So I bring it up and then I go one corner to the middle where I've made that cut, if I can see it. There we go. Make a cut. And then I go from this corner to the middle. And there it is. And I think I want it a little bit deeper, so I might end up, nah, I'll keep it. So there you go. There, so we're going to take banners and we're going to stream them down the sides here. So take this one and I'm just going to glue them down. You know what? I think we could put those on dimension, couldn't we? Yeah, I'm going to glue them. So, let's see. I think I'm going to start this one about right here. And it's going to go to about right there. So start my glue about right here. And bring it down. So, there we go. Bringing it all the way over to the side. And I'll trim all of those when I'm done. I've got a spot here that didn't get trimmed very well. There. All right. There's that one. Unless it's tricking me. Boy, my eyes are... So I'm going to kind of... Where do I want what? I'm just going to kind of bring them up and down slightly. One of the things I'm going to separate them. I need to figure out how much to separate. I might need more than just... Bring this one over. I have to do another one. I think I will. I'm going to cut another one. Let's see, what kind of paper do we want? I thought I have enough. Maybe I will do this yellow. I don't know. Let's find a blue and yellow. Something with blue and yellow. I think there's, sorry guys. Yeah, there was a sheet in here, just like this. I thought that would be kind of cool. Let's do that. So I'm going to grab my... You're thinking, what, for a simple card, this sure is taking forever. We're almost there. We're almost there. So I'm going to cut this at 5. I'm going to 5 and a quarter to get a quarter, 3/4 of an inch off of this. And then, let's see, which end? I think I want this end. So I'm just going to go down the middle should be able to. And I'm thinking, how far apart this, I wonder how far apart this needs to be. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure. I definitely want that at that end, since that one is that at that end. But I think I need it, that looks like it's probably what? I'm going to measure it. Yep, it looked like to me that it was 1/4 of an inch. So here's what I'm going to do, folks. I have some scrap paper here, and I'm going to use it as a means to, well, this will work too. There we go. I'm going to cut off a piece of paper to use it as a guide. So we're going to measure 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go to 5 1/4 here. And this, I will lay it in between each banner, and hopefully that'll work out. We'll look and see. So lay this down and use it as our guide. Okay, and I'm going to grab some tape. Let's get some tape out. We're going to tape that down and see if we get a good, decent measurement. You still with me? So thankfully I did not put quick in the title of this one. No promises for quick tonight. All right. Let's see. Let's put this down like so. Then we're going to bring it back up. Bring a measurement. Oop. Come on. There we go. Let's measure that. And this should tell us somewhat whether or not this is going to work that far apart. Does that make sense? And is that about, it works. What do you know, guys? It works. Okay. So that is what we will do. And actually, if I was wise, I could have done it while I was doing that. I could have had it taped. So we're going to go ahead and leave the tape on there. We'll put this down. And we're going to use the tape for this. We got it. We're working our magic here. So we're going to tape it to this so it doesn't move. And then we're going to, I'm going to bring this one up shorter. I want it to be quite a bit shorter. So I'm going to bring it to that line right there. So I'm just kind of looking behind, eyeing it to where I want it, and then bringing my glue down. There it is. Okay. Next, we'll pull this one up. Tape that down. And, oh, okay. I was like, what? Where did that come from? I'm going to bring this one down, but just ever so slightly. So we're looking at right here. I'm here. Uh-oh, what happened? You're still here? Will you just let me know you're still here? Sorry. I'm not being very talkative with my audience tonight, you guys. I'm so sorry. I think I've got it. Ooh, I need to move down a little. And I'm going to leave it there. Wipe off that glue. All right. Now we've got that. I'll pull up our, I don't know, what would you call this? I know, a measurement guide? I don't know. Is there an official word for what this is called? I'm not sure. I don't want that. There, I don't want it to get glued under there. Okay. So now, take this off. And I don't think we're going to go even shorter. We're going to bring this one up. And so I'm thinking right here. Get it? I got it. Okay. What would you call this thing? If you're here with me, what would you call this? I don't know what to call it. Bring this one low. Yeah, so we can catch. Because I'm being so quiet. I apologize. I haven't really talked with you. I haven't been engaging with you much this evening. I'm like deep in concentration over here. I think, did I go up high enough on that? I guess we'll see. I don't think I did. All right. If I didn't, well, we're drag racing. I don't know if you can hear that. Somebody's decided to drag race on the main street down there. Yeah, good times. Okay, I'm going to slip a little glue underneath here because I don't think it did go up high enough. So, there we go. And now we've got, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so next, I think this should do it. This should be, I think we're just like 1/16 of an inch off. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and go as far to the edge as I can and let it be. Yeah. I think I have a way of kind of covering that up too. So I'm going to bring them up a little shorter. So I don't know how we ended up with that. Come on, over to the edge. Here we go. Okay. I think we have it. Let's sneak a little glue down in there because I went further down than I thought. All right. Okay. Yay. Now we've got some fun colors and patterns going. Oh, it's a speckle. It's not a piece of something. I thought it was a piece of something. Okay. Just trimming off. Okay. And there we have it. There we have our background for our cards. See, I keep wanting to wipe that off. So now I was thinking that happy birthday could just sit like right there, kind of up on, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's, I might have to bring this down. Where did that one go? I think I might do that. I might have to, oh, that's a big bummer. Although I could stick it over here. Or maybe, I don't know. That's such a cool one. Does that ever happen to you? You have a piece that is really cool looking and maybe just at the top. How's that? That's kind of neat. Kind of in between these. Just flush up there. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat looking. I do kind of like that. And then, of course, up on dimension, flush like that. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. Yeah. So it's a masculine card. And, you know, how masculine cards go. Not a lot of fluff. So I think that is, I think that's all I'm going to do for this card. I'm going to use that background. I was just trying to think of what I wanted to do if I wanted to bring it up to the top. Do I want to keep that layered like that? What do you guys think? Do you like that blue layer on the sentiment? Do you like this blue or no blue? Do you like it just yellow? What do you like? Just yellow? Yellow and blue? What are your thoughts on that? Should I bring it down from the top a little? Or make it flush with the top? Or bring it off to the side? What are your thoughts? What are your votes? Now I have tape everywhere. Because this is just going to be a simple masculine birthday card. And this is all there. I'm going to glue it to the card front. I am going to show you how I did this. So just don't know if I want to frame, if I want it to measure. Yeah, I'm just going to cover the front. So I'm going to put this down while I give you guys some time to tell me what you think. And then I'll get myself prepped up here for this sentiment. I'm just going to show you how I did this sentiment. Okay. That down. Okay, so my questions were blue layer on the sentiment, yes or no? I like the blue and yellow. Okay, good. That answers that question. And then next question, top, slightly down, or off to the side, right or left? Which one do you like? I'm not ready for this yet. I'm going to set this off here. Set this over here. I am ready for that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Goodness gracious. Me alive. Okay, so I'm going to cut out this sentiment. This is how I did it. I essentially cut it out first and ran it through. Off to either side. All right. Should I carry down that one banner lower? Then I think I can do that so that you can see it, so it doesn't, so that I have a little more of an option to as to where. Okay, I know this is a weird thing, you guys, but if I have it too close to the edge, it doesn't seem to want to go through. Where did you go? There you are. Okay. Now we got this. Come on. You got it. And it's going to make a liar out of me tonight. All right. I may be excusing myself to go over to the vagabond here in a second if this isn't going to go through. There we go. I just needed to turn it the other way. Turn my plate over. Okay. So I have this, and I know I need to cut it down so that it will fit my sentiment. Okay. So I cut it down. This actually measures to be approximately 3.5, and of course by 1 3/4, but it's, you know, set at 1 3/4 this way. But it's actually technically longer. I think it's actually 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9/16. Yeah, 9/16. Okay, so how I get it to shorten, and this is a little hack that I use quite a bit with my stuff so that I can adjust it to fit what I want. I've been using this tape too much. Okay. So I take my die and I find the groove where it hooks in, and it feels like it's really secure in there. Okay. So I just kind of bring it to where I want it, close to where I want it. And then I just start feeling for the grooves. think I have possibly found a groove. Yes. Okay. I have found a groove. And it looks like I'm pretty close to the same. Nope. I need to come down further. Yeah, I need to come down a little bit further. So maybe about right here and here. All right, it's going to make a liar out of me. I can't find it. Sometimes it's so easy, and other times it's more difficult. There we go. It's down in there. Yep. Now let's see if that's long enough. I think it is. I think we have it, folks. It's pretty close. So I'm good and secure in there. And now I want to make sure I'm good and secure down along here too. So what I want to do is I want to take some tape. I want to tape it here so that it doesn't move or scoot around on me. And then I want to take some tape and I want to tape it right here at the other end so that it doesn't move around on me. One more time, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to tape it right here. Okay, and now I'm going to run this back through. And I have the size die that I want. Okay, woohoo, done. Hopefully I didn't look up. I hopefully caught that on screen. And there you have it. That looks really nice all the way around. Trying to show you so you can get a glimpse of that. So it looks really nice all the way around the edges. Okay. And we were pretty close there on those two pieces. That's pretty close. So this one might be just a little bit longer. Now I'm going to stamp. I'll show you what I did here. I used Catherine Pooler's Skylight for the happy, and I used Catherine Pooler Bay Breeze for the birthday. All right. Now, I have my Misty right here in the drawer, and I'm going to just use the Misty because it's right here. So first, I'm going to put the happy in. And I did stamp it twice. So I put my happy right about there. And I'm going to pick it up. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. So I just placed it down right here. That did move a little, so I'm put it back in the corner. And I'm going to just ink this up. So there's happy, and it does lighten up quite a bit once it kind of soaks into the paper. Clean that up. And take that off. We're going to place birthday on there with Bay Breeze. Move my There it is. So now I'm going to pick it up. Oops, excuse me. Birthday. I'm going to make sure that I have that down where it was originally. Stamp it again. And there it is. Yay! And I am going to go ahead and use the original one because I have everything cut out to the size that I need it. So, but this is, I have an extra sentiment for something when I need it. So there you have it. Those are the colors. They will, as you can tell, they're already lightening up quite a bit. It was pretty dark and it's already starting to lighten up. And it will look like that once it's kind of dried and moved into the paper. So I do like the way this one stamped a whole lot better. I mean, placement wise, I like it. But this looks just as cool. I like it too. Okay. All right. I just thought it would be kind of cool to kind of stamp over with the different color, darker color, kind of get that layered look. I thought it was kind of neat looking. All right. So now we're going to layer this up. Stick this here. I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to layer my sentiment up pretty well. Just going to get some dimension on it just to kind of give it a little bit of interest. That's kind of why I did the background the way I did, just to give the card a little bit more interest. Since it is a masculine card, we're not going to put any ribbon on it. We're not going to put any bling on it. We're just going to make it really simple looking. But I am going to put some dimension in between these layers. And then we're going to get some dimension going on the back of this. So 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Where are we? Is that too long? I believe not. Maybe. Hurry. I'll stick it there. I don't want to waste it. I think that may be a little too long there too. I'll just kind of trim that. Give that some dimension there too. All right, one more. And we're going to call this card once I get... Okay, now we got to put the layer behind that too. All right, so Lindy, you said off to the side. So here's my thought. My thought is that that piece needed... trying to get it centered on there right. Okay, so my thought was that this piece, because I feel like I want it to go right here, so I feel like this piece needs to carry down a little bit, so I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I'm going to carry that piece down right there. Paper strip on the right is darker. to the left. Like that? Is that what you're saying? I'm losing some yellow here. Oh no, I'm losing it either way, aren't I? Okay, I see what you're saying. I think it should line up to... Okay, I thought you said something else. Sorry. So I'm going to bring this like so. And I think that should look really... I think that looks nice, don't you? Yeah? And then you can see that that is a little different too. Yeah. Well, for a simple card, it ended up being a little more difficult. There was some difficulty in it, didn't it? But it really wasn't hard. It's mostly die cuts, honestly. And then the strips of paper. It was just how things are going to line up and look. That's the part that makes it a little more tricky. I think I've got it. Like that. I could bring it down. Nope, I want it up. Like that. Like that? Is that what you're thinking? You do it the way you like it. You're funny. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Is this the point at which many of you... Actually, I may just stick in the middle. I don't know. I'm back up to here again. Now I'm like, where do I want to put this? I don't know. How about right there? What do you think about that? I think I might just center it right there. Well, then we lose this. Or I could bring it down to there, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know either, Lindy. What a mess. Okay, actually, I am going to do it over here. And I'm going to do it about right there. I'm just going to make the decision. I do like it there. You like the middle too? You guys, this is hilarious. I can't decide where to put it. Down here. Up. You know what? I think any way I put it, it will look just fine. Anywhere we put it, it's going to be okay. So I think I'm going to take it and put it... I think I do like the middle. I think I like it in the middle. And I think I like it down. And that's where I'm going to commit it. Is in the middle, and I'm going to put it down. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Uh-oh, somebody's getting a talking to up there. One of the kitty cats is in trouble. Who is it this time? Tora or Timber? Okay, I think we did it. We finally made it. Yay, we did it. And I'm going to bring it up close so that you can see. Oh, shoot. You know what, guys? I was going to bring it up even further. I was going to bring it up off the... I could still do that, maybe. I don't know. I was going to bring it up off just a little bit more. I don't know if I can. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I'll Nope, we're not doing that. Well, phooey, I was going to bring more dimension to it. That's okay. I'll just glue this back underneath here. It'll work. It shall work. I thought, oh, I could probably get it while it's still wet, but it's not going to get rescued. That's all right. It's still fine. Yeah, it's got a lot of it's got the dimension to it. Although, you know me, Wendy, I'm over here thinking it needs something. I feel like it needs something in these corners or something. I know there are people probably out in Cyberland that are like, do not put gems on a man's card. I don't know. I feel like it needs something. I just don't know what it is. You know, do you all ever have that moment where you're like, it needs something else and can't decide what it is that it needs? I don't know. I just don't know what it needs. Now I'm back to the paper to see if there's something I can cut out, like a hexagon or something. Maybe one of these pieces can go in the corner. Let's see. Let's try that. I don't want to try. Let's do that. Clear. Nuvo drops. I was like, clear Nick. Clear Nuvo? Is that what you mean? I'm bringing this corner to corner, kind of. I was trying to see if maybe some fun geometrics might be bring some interest into this. I have a little idea going. Let's see, where's my, I was thinking, maybe I just kind of cut these up and just do something fun and geometric right here with these ends. Where did my other end go? I had one. Is this it? Is this the gray one? Nope. Here it is. Just thought maybe some fun geometric stuff. What do you think? Her endless food machine. She's hollering at you. She wants some food. That's kind of cool. I think I do kind of like that. It just gives it a little something different. What do you think? Stupid autocorrect. I know, I figured it was the dumb autocorrect. I think I am going to go with this. Just to give it, And you know what, Lindy? I do like the Nuvo idea. I might pull out the clear one once I get this adhered. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. I heard that, John. All right. Let's do the yellow. I don't think I got that. Very good. Underneath there. There. And let's do this blue. Yay. Now where is my, it's crystal drops that I want. Is that it? No, that's not it. Crystal drops. Where'd you go? Nope. And now I have an avalanche. I cleaned out my drawers. Crystal glaze. Where's my crystal drops? There they are. Everything starts to blur in the drawer. All right, I'm going to put some crystal drops on this to kind of give those edges some dimension. So if you can't see what I'm doing, bring this up. I'm going to cover this with some dimension on each piece individually as best as I can. Kind of giving it the appearance of, help me out, an enamel dot, a shaped enamel. Somebody else's eyes go crossed sometimes. I feel like my eyes get cross-eyed sometimes. Okay. How am I on 10% battery? I had a full battery when I came. Okay. I'm running low on battery, folks. I'm going to have to sign off, or I will just automatically disconnect here. Automatically combust in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Self-combust. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing over here on this end over here. I'm going to get it a little closer so I can see what I got going. And yep, I think I got it. Yay. All right. I'm going to turn it so that you can see it. It kind of gives it that effect of making your own enamel shapes. Yay. Fun. Adding some depth and dimension. You could do this on the letters too, the happy birthday, to give it some depth and dimension. And I might just do that. And then once it's all dry, I am going to post a picture of it. But I am losing battery power, so I'm going to have to let you go. All right, guys, have a great evening, a blessed rest of your day. And thank you, Lindy, for putting up with me. And have a blessed rest of your week. Take care. Stay healthy.